Hey guys, I'm finally back. And I got quite a surprise now. Quite a big surprise.
Stand over by the tank.
Alright.
Oh boy. Well. Got it. All right, let's go
Okay guys, hold on, Papa, I gotta show them this. Alright, so, you're probably wondering what this gigantic tube-like thing is behind me. What do you guys think it is? Do you think it's, a plane? What do you think it is? He's a tank. Go tank. We're at a Coast Guard memorial right now. And we got flags for days. Mr. Vlogs, don't be like that. That's gross. Got flags for days. And apparently, hey, wait, Papa, what are these? Are these like the logos for the different teams out here?
These are, well, that's the Department of the Army.
That's the Army.
The Navy.
That's the Navy.
That's the Department of the Marine Corps.
That's the Marine Corps.
And then this is the Air Force and the Coast Guard.
That's the Air Force and the Coast Guard, huh?
Those are all the groups that gave us our...
Well, that guy right there, my grandfather, or Papa, if you will, he actually worked here in the Coast Guard. I don't know if he'll be able to actually be seen in here. I don't think he will be. Nope, he's not in here. His name would be Joseph, so. But yeah, flags for days. And then we're finally gonna see a battleship. Oh yes, of course I remember you, Plushie Films. Anyways, we're gonna look at a tiny, itty-weeny statue first. It's a pretty cool statue, though. So, Papa, what is this supposed to signify?
That's about the dogs and the guys that carried their dogs in the service.
The guys who carried their dogs in the service. That's a pretty cool statue. So now these are people on the road to saving humans. Or to save people. Good people. Okay, and there's the footsteps of the dogs and the shoes, and the Army. Well, thank you very much, Plushie Films. There's a gigantic helicopter! It's a gigantic helicopter.
It's a Huey.
A Huey helicopter?
A Huey. H-U-E-Y. Huey.
Huey Dewey Louie. But yeah, I'm not joking. These were used in the Army and the Navy and the Coast Guard and everything. So these things are pretty freaking amazing. Lower Alabama Vietnam Veterans Memorial. Oh, these are all people that died saving us. Footsteps in a helicopter. That's a specific state. I'm telling you, that's not a puddle. That is complete glass right there. Alright, now we're heading on to a gigantic airplane. Oh, for a second I thought that was a real human. It's just a statue. But there's a gigantic aeroplane trying to catch up with Papa. We got this big memorial here, the boots, the gun, and the helmet. But finally, we have the gigantic airplane. Dude, this is like huge. Really huge. Holy crap. It's a bomber plane? That's a bomber.
It's on the back of it. The guy would sit back there in that little window thing.
Yeah?
Those were his guns that he would shoot.
Oh yeah!
Yeah. That's a B. B-36, B-46.
B-36 or B-26. So it's a big old bomber?
Big old huge bomber. Yep.
So this is a bomber plane, guys! This dropped actual bombs! Hey, Piana! We just got done seeing a gigantic bomber plane. We're in the Alabama Coast Guard and Navy Memorial. And now we're gonna see a Coast Guard ship and a Coast Guard helicopter. And oh my lord, those fins aren't looking so good. Oh no, we are no longer in Florida, we are in Alabama. We took a quick stop here because my papa wanted to give me more memories before I have to go home to the dinky town of Kingman, Arizona. Guys, these people, they drove these. They saved people in these. This is Papa, isn't this a medical thing?
No, this is what, they fly these out into the ocean. Not anymore, these are all retired. But they would fly them out into the ocean to rescue people. Now,
you guys can even see something in there.
We had one of these on our ship. I want you to take a picture of it. Watch out for the red ants.
Oh, yeah, I forgot.
Alright.
There's gigantic ants here. Like, there's just ants beyond ants. And then we have a huge U.S. Coast Guard ship. Oh my gosh, that thing is huge. That's bigger than me, 10 times the size. But I don't know if you guys could see anything in there. But it's really cool because look at these gigantic wings.
Oh, that sucks.
Maybe we could try.
No, I can't.
It's locked. Well, this place is locked, but you guys can see a good thing in there.
Look at this cool looking thing. It's an old 41 footer.
Yeah. Oh look, it's wet on the windows.
Yeah, an old Coast Guard 41 footer.
Okay, so let's see what it's got to say about this thing. The vessel you are looking at is a United States Coast Guard 41-foot utility boat, large or UTB. 41-foot utility boat, guys. 41 foot. So now this is the boats that my papa used to ride in.
So I actually rode in this one.
He actually rode in this specific one.
This specific boat was on my ship. This boat right here was on my ship.
This was out on the sea, guys. This is what he rode. This very ship right here. This very boat was on his ship.
We used it for going after drug smugglers.
They used it for smugglers and everything. Papa, look. Papa, look. It's broken over here. Papa, look. There's this gigantic rescue plane, and you can actually see inside of the front thing, the seat. Whoa. Look at that. It's a real control module. Hold on. Let's see if I can get a better view. There we go. Whoa. Oh. Oh, speak of the devil, it's a real flying plane. Papa, you can see inside the control module here.
Yeah, it's old Air Force.
And oh my gosh. It's a BAM!
That's a missile.
That's a missile, guys. This is a real missile. Wait, Papa, is it capable of blowing up? Then we have a gigantic cannon here.
That's like what Papa had on my ship. We had one like that.
No, it's not a nuke. It's just a missile. If you wanted live action from a movie, this is where you're gonna get it. And now, guys, we have a couple more things. A giant, huge ship.
Submarine.
That's a submarine?
It's an actual submarine. That thing's way under the water, man.
submarine. Those are planes. But that is a submarine. Holy cow!
Isn't that cool?
Whoa. You could go on it.
Only if you have a ticket. We don't have tickets.
Why not?
I don't know what they charge, Aiden. I don't know if we'd have time. We can go ask Nana.
You can.
Alright, I can.
I'm just going to be showing them.
I know, but I don't want you to go.
Oh no, I'm not going to go near the water. I'm going to go over it. I guess, yeah, I'll go over it. Ew, 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 muddy, 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 muddy. Woo! Okay. Wow. That is a huge, huge ship. People are walking on that thing. Real people are walking on it. Wow. How amazing is that? This thing traveled underwater for years. Years. Thank you very much, FNAF Plushie Films. That's very nice of you. Wow. Holy cow. Ah, ah. Okay, there's mosquitoes over me. We're going over here. Yeah, years. All I do is just click the camera button on my phone and then,
No, we haven't gone all the way over there yet.
Yeah, I showed them. Oh, yeah.
Look at that old antique submarine looking thing over there. Come on, we'll walk over there. Nana's going to drive.
To what? The battleship?
We'll just walk over here. I don't know what they charge to get in there, but I think it's like 20-something bucks.
That's not that bad, right?
Well, when you don't have any money, it's bad. But it would include going on that thing. Well, you can't if you don't pay the park fees. Whatever you pay is what they use for the maintenance of these things.
Ooh, doggy.
You what? Yeah, we've been on one just like that, but he never has. But that's okay.
We're finally going to see the battleship. Battleship. Do you know Five Nights at Freddy's? Of course I know Five Nights at Freddy's.
You got aircraft inside there you can look at. You go all through the whole submarine. The whole sheboygan.
Aircraft pavilion. Okay guys, we're gonna see a gigantic battleship in just a minute.
Well, just the outside of it anyway.
Yeah, the outside, because you don't have enough money, supposedly.
Don't say it. Edit that out.
I can't.
We don't want everybody to know what it's for. Turn it off.
No, I'm live streaming.
I said edit it out.
Okay, I will.
I will?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
What are you, a musical robot or something now?
What size is that thing?
That's a gigantic battleship.
It's a little one. They make them even bigger than that.
Beldongs. And Lucy, you're not gonna faint. Woo! Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Closes in 1 hour. Yeah, you can't. We're not gonna waste our time getting on there. Hold on.
not gonna faint, you're just tired. You wanna go to sleep, that's what you wanna do. Man, this is a bunch of merch.
Right there. Why would you get a
Actually, I might not be able to get on the ship, but you will be able to see it.
Come on, puppy. We got here too late.
So we're not gonna see the battleship.
It's closing in an hour. The last part, they closed at 6 o'clock. The last ticket's at 5. There's the cost. 15 for adults and 6 for children. But you're only going to have like 2 hours on there, and that's it.
2 hours is plenty.
No, you only have an
I
hour.
went as fast as I could go to get here, so.
We won't be able to go on it, but I
We
think
can go
we
and take some
might
pictures.
be able to see it. I think we'll be able to see it, yeah.
Right over here.
We'll walk over here, Laura.
Alright guys, it's time to see the ship.
Take some pictures of the outside of
An
it.
airplane.
And an airplane too.
Get that propeller.
Well, that's a propeller over there. That's a huge honking propeller. Jeez, who keeps donging the bell? Ding dong, diggity ding dang dong. These are army planes, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, these are special army planes. And this is a propeller. Oh, that thing is huge. Oh, that is huge. Whoa. No climbing. These people are clever. Oh, this thing is hot. Hot, hot, hot. Whoo! Look at the size of these fins. You know what? I'm going to put my hand on the fin and you guys can see how big it is. And now, whoa. That thing is so huge. Are you 10? Because I feel like you're 10. Nope, I'm 12, but a lot of people just get my age wrong because they think that I'm an idiot.
It's a DC-3. Call it a DC-3.
They call it a DC-3? Alright. I could see. Oh, that's a pipe to the sewer.
I don't care about the sewer pipe.
Yeah, nobody cares about the sewer
Stand
pipe.
over there by the wheel. Papa will get a picture of it.
I'm 12!
Phone.
What?
Stand by the wheel, put down the
Okay guys, I'm just gonna put you down for only a second. Alrighty, I got you back. Oh, we're right under a wing of a plane. The DC-3. I'm actually touching a real propeller of a huge plane. Woo! Oh, jeez. I don't want to get hit in the head by these things. And then we got tanks. Tanks. Ding dong, I'm here to find you. Hurry up and run. Ding dong, I am here to find you. Hide and run. Well, guys, there's the gigantic battleship. It may not look like a lot, but trust me, it is huge. And then we got tanks. Tanky wanky. Tanky wanky. Dipsy. Wah wah. Oh. I used to love that show when I was littler.
Go stand by the tank.
Alright. Hold on, I gotta put you guys down again.
Okay.
Alright, got you back. More tanks. I think this is... Yeah, Papa, isn't this where you got in?
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
that's a hatch.
a hatch that you got into. That's how you got into the tank. Or you just went through the top. Oh, that thing is huge. You wouldn't want to be run over by that. So, Papa, what's all this rubble? Papa, what's all this rubble for?
Oh, these are just old sidewalks. They busted up and then they put them here as breakwaters.
Oh,
Something to stop the water. The size of that anchor on that thing.
oh, guys, there's an anchor on that.
There's two of them. Two in the front, two in the back.
Two in the front, two in the back. Wow. And there's the city way over there.
Big, huge battleship. Battleship.
That thing is ginormous, guys. I am so sorry that we couldn't get on it.
Hey. Look at this thing, huh?
Oh, we got more tanks. What did it do?
Water.
What?
It goes in the water.
It goes in the water?
It goes in the water.
Why would it go in the water?
So they would launch it off the boats, the ships.
Oh, so it's kind of like a submarine tank.
And then that thing there goes. Cargo from ships to the beaches.
Wow.
Hey, Papa knows what he's talking about. Look at this big gun right here.
Oh, time to bring out the big guns. And it comes with seagulls.
Oh, look at all the shells.
Hey, stop pooping on it.
Look at these big old anchor chains. Well, these are little tiny ones. The one on that battleship, one link is about that big.
Dude, those things are heavy.
Yeah, they are. It's a big old gun right there. Look at the birds are keeping it covered in Huh? Yeah, I want to get another couple shots.
Seagulls!
Okay, come here. Now, if you look at it this way, you see how big it is.
Oh. Oh, that is scary. That looks like the Titanic right there.
Oh, it's bigger than the Titanic. Way
No.
bigger.
No, it isn't.
Yep. Yep, way bigger.
Guys, this thing is bigger than the Titanic.
It's a big battleship.
Yeah, sure, FNAF plushie films. What do you want to ask me?
How do you zoom this in?
Okay. I think that your age is either 11 or 10. It's either that way or that way.
Thank you.
I'm gonna sit over in the shade right here. Jeez, those birds are making a lot of noise. Woo! Sorry, mosquitoes keep biting me. So that means that you're either 8, 9, 10. Yeah, you're either 8, 9, or 10. So I'm gonna guess that you're 8. I'm gonna guess you're 8. Ooh, body. That thing is huge. Man, what a day today, huh, guys? We got to see gigantic structures and learn a little something on the way. Alright, guys. It's time to go. Don't worry, I'll make another live stream when we get someplace new. Huh? Well, you're 9, Mr. Vlogs. Alright, guys, I'm gonna have to end it here. Thank you so much for watching. I hope they have a wonderful day today. And as always, I will see you in the next video. Creeper out.